So currently I'm only sitting with CAD entities. You'll notice if I try and select the boundaries, you'll notice they're unselectable. That is because if you right click over here, you'll see that I've made the cadastral boundaries non-selectable. That is to aid me in easily selecting the different CAD layers. I've created different CAD layers for different pipe sizes. Perhaps you're bringing it in from GIS and you'd like to keep the different diameters in different CAD layers. That will aid you in faster importing it into the water module. If we look at this pipe here, you'll see that it is in the CAD layer 355. I've also got some other CAD layers, sitting at the 110s, and I have over here in the CAD layer 250. Now, I would just like to cover some basic items when dealing with CAD entities to import into the water module. Over here, you'll see that I've got one CAD element called a lightweight polyline sitting in layer 355. You'll also notice that each bend point is a vertex on in the polyline. Civil Designer will not create nodes at each location, it will create bends at each location. But that is up to you. You can always explode that and have it as CAD lines. If we look at this example here, you can see that it is independent CAD lines. You see there's 3. And at each vertice, or where the 2 vertices meet, that a node will be drawn at that location. Great, let's go ahead and import these CAD elements and create a water network from them. I will go to water mode, and before I can import, I just need to go to the project settings and create the water file. You'll see I'm back in this location, and I'm going to call this water database. Now you can call this anything you'd like, preferably the town's name as well. Doesn't exist. Would I like to create it? I say yes, and I can say OK. Before we import the CAD into the project, we need to set up the default settings. Let's go and have a look at these default settings. If we go to settings, pipe defaults, you can then set up the different pipes that you would like to import. For our application in a moment, we will not be doing these two because we'll be importing the different CAD layers. But the important thing to look at this time is your cover level. So you need to set your cover level and your minimum roughness of your pipes. We can then close this. And now we can go to File, Import, Convert Drawing Entities. Now earlier in the pipe defaults, you noticed that it had diameters and pipe class. That is if you chose this pipe setting and you imported the pipes, but we won't be doing that today. We'll be doing it a little bit more advanced and choosing the multiple pipe layers. We're going to go to settings, and we're going to say, for importing the 90 diameter, I would like to use, and you see all the different catalogs here. Now you are welcome to choose any catalog you see fit. I'm just going to go ahead and choose different catalogs. It's really up to you which ones you want to use. Then for the class of pipe, that again is up to the pressures that the pipes need to take. And then your diameters. So remember to choose the diameters. That is just the name, and you can choose the closest to that. Okay, so from your catalogs, you're going to get the internal and outside diameters. Please, this is just showing you how to use the tools. You're welcome to select any catalogs that are more applicable to you. Now that we've done that, we'll say please hide all the CAD layers once we've finished, and we can press OK. So it's brought in 539 pipes, and nodes is going to be 300, basically 400 nodes, and we're then done with that. If you want to check if the pipes have come through, we're going to just jump ahead with our video because we're going to talk about color schemes in a moment, but let's go have a look at color schemes now so long. We'll go ahead to the pipes and let's choose diameters. You'll see there's your different diameter sizes, so we can go ahead and choose colors that maybe are more applicable to stand out a bit better. Let's have a look there. So here you can see it's brought in the different pipes, and I'm happy